Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K Rock and Metal channel. Now today, we're going to a band we haven't done for a while. In fact, Kirk, I don't even think you... Oh, no, you were with us when we last did this band, I think. So we're going to be doing Alice in Chains today, which is a band we have done once. We did the song Man in a Box, I believe it was the one we actually did. And today we are going to be checking out the classic Rooster.
Tune.
So yeah, we're going to watch the whole video. And at the end of the video, we'll be breaking it down and discussing it in a lot more detail. But without further ado, let's get on with some Alice in Chains.
Papa and I never really talked about the war at all. I asked him about it one time.
You asked us about it. That's the main thing.
I remember we were sitting on the porch drinking beer at night. I think it was summertime or something, and I asked him a question.
Sometimes you think, what the hell are we doing here, right? I'm watching my friends die.
And he just said, you know, that's dead. So just let it lie. Just let it be.
It's a weird experience, okay? And it's a sad experience. And I just hope nobody else has to go through it. Yeah.
tall machine gun man. They spit on me in my homeland. Lawyer sent me pictures of my boy. Got my pills against mosquito death. My buddy's breathing his dying breath. Oh God, please, won't you help me make it through? Here they come to snuff the rooster.
Okay, there we go. Alice in Chains and Rooster. Let's throw it over to Andy first for your thoughts on this track.
Probably get slated big time in the comments, but Alice in Chains are a massive band. Everyone knows them. I do know obviously of them, but just not my thing. You know, I couldn't say I've heard any songs by them apart from the one that we've covered before.
Yep.
It just hasn't got the heaviness and the power that's going to draw me in. Although I can see the appeal because there's some great musicianship there. Some, you know, the songwriting is obviously very high standard. But I mean, what I can comment on is the video. I mean, it does a very graphic and emotional depiction of the horrors of the Vietnam War. I'm sure Kirk will enlighten us as to whether that's what the song's about. I didn't draw anything from the lyrics as to any relation to the conflict. Perhaps I'm completely wrong. Perhaps it wasn't coming across to me because I was concentrating more on the visuals. But yeah, the visuals I did like a lot, to be honest. The opening sort of bleak image, black and white. You know, the tree, and what was shown in that first image? I can't even remember. But yeah, I like the visuals. The sort of the conflict scenes are obviously, they're not Hollywood standard. They're obviously sort of shot for a music video. That's not quite apparent, but it's intercut with sort of real live sort of footage from that period. So it's a good mix of imagery. You know, as I say, one of you will confirm whether it's actually in relation to the theme of the song. I don't know, but it's not going to change my mind about getting into this massive band that I know loads of people like, and they've released some iconic albums that everybody should own, but unfortunately I don't, and I never will.
Okay.
Sorry, Alice in Chains fans. There you go. It's just not my thing. There's a wide spectrum of music and metal out there, and Alice in Chains and this grunge genre, which I think is what it is. It's just never been my thing.
Okay, what about yourself, Kirk?
This song is so Jerry Cantrell, the guitar player and co-songwriter, or main songwriter. At the beginning, that was his father. I think he's called Dennis Cantrell. And yeah, it's about his father's experiences. So his father's nickname in his unit was Rooster. And the chorus says, yeah, they've come to snuff the rooster, talking about him feeling at any point, you know, he could walk onto a landmine, have his throat slit, have his head blown off. And the opening stanza is so poignant. Ain't found a way to kill me yet. Eyes bleed with stinging sweat. So you've got this first person perspective from the son, imagining the horrors that his father has seen, but also how he's survived it and how it's made him who he is. So it was interspersed with shots of his father with a hunting rifle, wasn't it, as well? You could see that. Yeah, the video, to me, I think they've really taken an influence from that classic 1986 film Platoon, because even the main protagonist looks like Charlie Sheen, doesn't he?
He does indeed.
There were certain scenes in there, like the scene where Tom Berenger's character almost shoots this woman in the head, and then William Dafoe comes and they have a fight, don't they? Because he's like, what are you doing? You're about to commit an atrocity. So he did capture certain emotions from that. Musically, Andy, I am confident you would get into this 1992 album, Dirt, which is probably the darkest album of the 90s. There's a massive doom metal influence on there, but with really tasty guitar riffs, not just playing ringing fifth chords. These were always the heaviest and most metallic of the grunge bands. And you could even say they've had an influence on sludge metal. Trust me, these are metal that rock out with a capital R. Now that song, believe it or not, Andy, is one of the few uplifting songs on the album, if that's possible. 80% of the album this is from is about a horrendous heroin drug addiction, unfortunately. That is just, you just think about this, 1992, MTV are playing that. Grunge has come through into the mainstream, has become the mainstream and just subverted everyone's tastes. And it's really raised the standard in rock music. And this is one of those iconic songs, a bit like Jeremy by Pearl Jam. Dave, do you not think there are similarities in the videography between those two songs? So, honestly, it gets me emotional listening to that song. I first heard Alice in Chains in 1998, went out and bought the 1992 album. This band will always be in my top 20 bands of all time. This album will always be in my top 5. Unbelievable record. Whether you're into rock, metal, alternative, this album is the real deal. And this is one of the pivotal songs on the record, in my opinion.
So for me, when grunge was coming out, I never got into grunge. I fucking hated it. First experience to it was Nirvana, and I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I heard Soundgarden, didn't mind them too much, but again, I just wasn't getting into it. It wasn't hard rock and it wasn't metal. It was this weird mashup of stuff that I just couldn't do. Alice in Chains, first time I heard Dirt, fucking hated it. It was miserable. It was slow. It was just, hated it. I came to Alice in Chains much later back on like a full circle. And I'm always a little surprised when you've sort of said, especially Andy, when you said you just couldn't get in, because all I hear is you take Lane out of this and you put Ozzy on this. This is fucking Black Sabbath, this song. That riff, down, 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 down. That is Sabbath-based doom, classic metal. And a lot of what you hear with Alice in Chains is Sabbath-orientated, the doom stuff. Which is why I'm always surprised you just couldn't get into it. Now, I wasn't sure if that was because of purely from Lane's vocals. Is not your sort of thing for it, and if it had a different, heavier vocal on it, maybe it'd be a different style. But I love the visuals on this video. Of course, I love the visuals because it was before 2000 when everyone decided that they were just going to shoot videos in a fucking warehouse or in a field somewhere. They actually did storytelling in the 90s and had a budget for music videos. It was great. So I like it. I like the fact they went down a journey. They told the story. You've already covered it, Kirk, about what the story's about. And I think they did a great job with it. And it is an emotional song. It can feel a little bit long in the midsection on when that first chorus comes in, and you've got like this drag sort of before it comes back and goes back to a chorus again. So you've got this kind of midsection. There's no solo or anything. It's just that riff with the melody line, which is effectively the same as the ooh vocal line, which is what they're playing. But I love that chorus when it kicks in. When you're going from that clean guitar and it's just like punches in like that. Absolutely amazing for Rooster. So yeah, I still haven't fully got into Dirt as a whole. It's still far too depressing for me. But there are some songs on it, and Rooster is one of the ones that I really, really do enjoy. Now, for those of you that are watching this all the way up to here and weren't put off by Andy's hating the song, and stuck around for the rest of us. Thank you very much for watching our video today, and we hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.